I'll be right with you.
Oh, the war. Oh, I'm sorry.
This first, all right, we didn't rehearse
Like my diploma. Fantastic. Thank you. Thank you. I just have to get what I'm going to say. I haven't memorized it. I'm not going to read this whole thing.
Oh, good.
Thank you, Ann, and thank you all. I love being at UConn. It is a place that I have great respect and love for. It did a lot for me, and I'm very pleased to have this award. Very, very touched and moved. And I'd like to do a little bit of history, my history, just to say what things were like at those times. So okay, so here's the deal. At the end of my sophomore year, it was required to pick your major. And I had the clue. What was my passion, my vision, my inner burning? The answer to those questions can best be described in the poem I wrote about that and how I got into show business. Bear with me. Okay, page 40, all right. This poem is called Mac and Buddy. The summer of my sophomore year, I worked as a waiter at a low-end Jewish resort in Connecticut. Some weekends I had even over 40 guests at my station, so you can imagine the kind of service I gave them. But they didn't seem to mind. Like they knew you get what you pay for, which is probably why they were so receptive to the comedy theme of Mac and Buddy. I was Buddy. The social director, a struggling comic, put it together, gave us some of his routines for the weekly guest staff talent show, a freebie entertainment ordered up by the owners, the three cost-conscious Belsky brothers, who day and night walked around with tools clanging in their back pockets. The Polish-born Belskys, for whom English was just barely a second language, thought we were very funny. We started to think so too, getting visions of a big Martin Lewis future. That fall, after shelling out for band charts, photos, and new slick suits, we were booked into a roadhouse in rural Connecticut for a one-night stand at $15 apiece. That night as we performed, I remembered my bone-dry mouth, my ice-cold hands, the customers talking louder and louder so they could hear each other. And I don't remember a single laugh. What was to become of my life? So, okay, depression, I bombed. I hated that I bombed, but I loved what I did. I mean, I wasn't a particularly self-absorbed guy. I mean, I was no big drama in my life. I didn't really go for that kind of stuff. And then I thought, wait a second, bingo, that's it. I'm going to major in drama. And what followed were 2 wondrous years at UConn. A whole new world opened, both in scholarship and theatrical skills, the literature, the Greek tragedies, Roman comedies, the Elizabethans, Shakespeare, Moliere, Marlowe, the French, Moliere, Chekhov, Arthur Miller. One might ask what doing shows with Jimmy Durante and Milton Berle would have to do with all this. And I would say they both, Durante and Berle, fairly duplicated in style the comic lazzi, or in current English, shtick, of the Commedia dell'arte and the plays of the 18th century master of farce, Goldoni. As for this, my personal evolution, I must pay tribute and profound thanks to Cecil Hinkle of blessed memory. In my early years, I studied and worked with some extraordinary teachers, Constance Welsh at Yale, Lee Strasberg of the Actors Studio, Viola Spolin at Second City. But none of them approached the influence that Dr. Hinkle had on my career, had on my future. He taught, guided, and encouraged me. In my senior year, he urged me to apply for the Yale Drama School. I was skeptical. What? Me? What? Oh, Yale? Wait. Do it! I'll help. I applied. He helped. I got in. And here I am. I'd like to say to the students, you who have found your passions, my heart is with you. I wish you fortitude, good adventures, and of course, success. And I thank you, Anne, and I thank Lauren, and I thank Josh for getting me back in touch. This is a marvelous place. I congratulate you all for your efforts. I'm so impressed with what went on now. The trio was wonderful. The acting was wonderful. And I don't know what this was, but it's fantastic. I mean, it's like magic, you know. Anyway, thank you all very much. And thank my wife, Louise, who was a substitute